Okay. Anyway, internet is not connected. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. గట్టిగా చెప్పాలి, లౌడ్లీ. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramaya Jaya Sudarshana Baladeva Subhadra Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Harinam Sankirtan ki Srila Prabhupada ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. Okay. Actually I am not able to connect to the internet. I thought of displaying. Okay, hopefully now I should be able to connect. Not able to connect. Oh, parallel. Let it be like that. రావట్లే ఇక్కడ Y1 రావాలి Y1 ఇస్కాన్ ఏమో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు Hare Krishna. So, due to some technical problems, I'm not able to connect to the internet. I thought of displaying the Shloka. Actually, as Sunday Love Feast, we will be uh, discussing about the Bhagavadgita, uh, where we are continuing our Sunday Love Feast program with the fifth chapter, 25th Shloka. If you have mobiles, you can open in the Veda base. Yes. Hare Krishna, finally we are able to see that. So, in the last discussion, not on the last Sunday or not even previous Sunday, the discussions was different. But before that, we were continuing with the fifth chapter. The fifth chapter is called as Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. How to do the actions in the Krishna consciousness is the chapter, fifth chapter, which we were discussing. Where basically in our daily life we do lot of activities, lot of karma to survive in this material world, because everyone is hungry. If we want to eat something, we have to earn something, right? Without earning we cannot eat. So that means we have to do some actions for sure if we born in this material world. That's the basic need for everyone. So doing the karma is natural, but at the same time doing the karma in Krishna consciousness, that more natural. We have to understand that how to do the karma in the Krishna consciousness. Okay, so we'll recite 5th chapter 25th shloka. Please repeat after me. Labhante brahma nirvanam ऋषयक्षीण कल्मषाः चिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः चिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः चिन्नद्वैधायदात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः. Okay, can anyone repeat? लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषः चिन्नद्वैधायदात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रतः लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषः चिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रतः. लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः छिन्नद्वैधा यथात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः. Anyone from Mataji's? One more. लभन्ते ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषः सर्वभूतहिते रताः. Okay, repeat the word to word meaning. Labhante, achieve. Brahma nirvanam, liberation in the Supreme. Rishayaha, those who are active within. Krishna kalmashaha, who are devoid of all sin. Sorry, it's Kshina kalmashaha, who are devoid of all sins. Chinna, having torn off. Dvaidaha, duality. Yatatmanaha, engaged in self-realization. Sarvabhuta, for all living entities. Hite, in welfare work. Rataha, engaged. Those who are beyond the dualities that arise from the doubts, whose minds are engaged within, who are always busy working for the welfare of all living beings, and who are free from all sins, achieve liberation in the Supreme. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Before proceeding with the purport, let's do the prayers of our Guru Parampara. Please repeat with Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmelitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. One more time loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vacharam bhangam langayate kripadamaham Shri Guru Dinatharine. So we'll read the purport. Only a person who is fully Krishna consciousness can be said to be engaged in welfare work for all living entities. When a person is actually in the knowledge that Krishna is the fountainhead of everything, then when he acts in that spirit, he acts for everyone. The sufferings of humanity are due to forgetfulness of Krishna as the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor and the supreme friend. Therefore, to act to revive this consciousness within the entire human society is the highest welfare work. One cannot be engaged in such first class welfare work without being liberated in the Supreme. A Krishna consciousness person has no doubt about the supremacy of Krishna. He has no doubt because he is completely freed from all sins. This is the state of divine love. A person engaged only in ministering to the physical welfare of human society cannot factually help anymore. Temporary relief of the external body and the mind is not satisfactory. The real cause of one's difficulties in the hard struggle for life may be found in one's forgetfulness of his relationship with the Supreme Lord. When a man is fully conscious of his relationship with Krishna, he is actually liberated soul, although he may be in the material tabernacle. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. So, I will try to repeat the words which are given, which are told by our acharyas, gurus. Actually, I can say I'm a dumb person. I cannot, I don't have anything in my mind, or everything is which is told by the gurus, and I will try to repeat those words. And at the same time, I may be fail in copy paste. Most of the times we use copy paste in the computer, right? Maybe sometimes we may fail, or as a normal person I may fail to copy paste the words of the spiritual masters, but I try my level best to give or serve Sri Sri Radha Madhava with my words, and whichever is correct and fruitful and which gives a right meaning, please accept it, and whatever wrong comes in my mouth, please ignore it or excuse me, and so that it will be you accept it as a service. I'm trying to give a service my level best. So here in this shloka, basically we are talking about the Brahma Nirvana, especially the person, the characteristics of the person who wanted to attain the Brahma Nirvana, which is actually the characteristics are given here, like dualities. The person who is beyond the dualities. Hare Krishna, please try to keep quiet, and so that at least whatever I speak, you can try to understand. So here it is talked about the dualities. Dual means two things. What kind of two things which happens in our life? We always think about the sukha and dukkha, right? That is a duality. We always try to be happy in our material life. Everyone is searching for the happiness in this material plane. Whatever the activity we are doing, whether the student is reading or sometimes we will be watching the movies. Jai Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki, Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So basically what we think, we always try to get the happiness in this material world. And at the same time, when we try to get the happiness, automatically the sadness, distress will be there for sure, right? Happiness is there, that means sadness is there. Why? Because happiness, whatever we are looking for in this material world, is having an end. So it is not eternal, or it won't be like continuous happiness. For example, if we take the students got good results and he got 90, 95% or 99%, then he feels happy on that day, and maybe there is a possibility he calls the friends and gives a party, throw a party. And after that day or after few days, again he starts thinking, okay, what is my next action? What I have to do? Right? Or someone try to get the happiness in watching movies, or someone try to get the happiness by drinking the alcohol or taking the intoxication. But how long it will be there? It will be there for a certain time or moment. Okay, after that, again, the sadness or distressful moments comes into the picture for everyone. So this is the nature of this material world. Whatever you think, whatever the point you take, you try to achieve something, and after that there is a distress. So happiness and distress, these are the dualities. And at the same time, there are few other dualities as well. Someone is rich and someone is poor. Someone is having the money in their pockets, in their bank accounts, and someone don't have anything. Richest and poorest. This is also one of the duality we see commonly in our lives. Okay? On day one of the month, whoever working will have the salary in the pockets. By end of the month is very difficult. Even 5th of the month or 10th of the month, everything is vanished. Because we are working for the banks, as some of the gurus was telling. What we are doing, we are trying to work for the banks by, taking the loans for car, taking the loan for bike, taking the loan for house. Everything is loan. So whatever the salary we get, and everything will be automatically transferred with the technology to the other bank accounts, and we'll have the balance as zero. That means we have happiness on the day 1 and the distress on the day 10th. Or sometimes maybe there are people who are, try to store or save money. They might have some money, but it's a kind of distressful situations. So these kind of dualities. Here what Krishna is saying, those who are beyond dualities that arise from doubts, whatever the doubts they have, where is the happiness? How I can be happy in this material world? So, no doubt, in case if we are with Krishna, we are in the devotional service. Actually, this chapter talks about the service, devotional service in Krishna consciousness. When you are doing the service in Krishna consciousness, what we will do, we'll put the Krishna in the center. And we do the activities around that. If we are working, we get the salary, we donate something, we try to be in Krishna consciousness, and we try to be happy. Okay, like that, without having any doubts, whoever engaged within means like we are actually souls. We were discussing in the previous classes that we are not this physical body, we are actually soul, right? Soul is having, nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam kledayantyapo, nashochayati marutaha. Soul doesn't destroyed by the weapons, or, water cannot wet it. Like that, it is having the symptoms. The physical body is made up of 5 elements, and it will be here only, in the material world only. Once the soul leaves the body will be buried or, burned to ashes. The 5 elements will be in this material world only. But the soul, what it will do, it travels from one physical body to the other physical body. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Birth, death, old age and disease are the 4 common problems we have. So, who knows this information and who knows that I am a soul, and also there is a super soul sitting beside in the heart along with the soul. Who is that super soul? Krishna is the super soul. Krishna is in the form of super soul. He is sitting in our hearts and he is there. He is guiding us actually. He is our primary guru. Whatever the activity we do, we immediately comes into the whether I do or I don't want to do. There is a 2 questions comes into our mind. Then we take a decision, okay, I will do this and so that I will succeed. Who is giving those instructions? Those instructions are given by Super Soul, Paramatma. So, who knows this information? I am a soul and there is a Super Soul who is directing me, and then that person will get the Brahma Nirvana. Basically, and also here the information given, like, welfare of all living beings and who are free from all sins also get the Brahma Nirvana, moksha. How? How many of us don't do sins at all? Anyone is there? Everyone will do sins, right? Some are the other way around. Most of the people think that, okay, I am living my life, I am not doing any mistakes in my life. Okay? That means I am not doing any sins. We think in that way. But to survive in this material world, we need to eat something, right? We need to do a lot of activities. When we are doing activities, knowingly, unknowingly, we will be killing many, many animals, right? That means we are doing sins in throughout our life. So, how to get rid of that sinful activities? How? When we do our activities in Krishna consciousness, those sins will be eradicated. How? When we understand that everything is coming from Krishna, when we understand this concept, then we are free from all our sins. Okay? So, to get liberated, we have to understand Ishvara Paramah Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. He is the cause of all causes. Whatever is happening in our lives, whether it's good or bad. Do you believe that bad is happening because of Krishna? Do you accept it? Do you accept it? The bad is happening because of Krishna. How many of you accept it? No, you don't accept it? You accept it? Anyone else accepts the bad is also, whatever is happening in our lives is happening because of Krishna? You accept it? No? So, sorry? Yeah. So actually, most of the times what we think, if we wanted to, if we are going to temple and we pray God that give everything good for me. No one asks, no one asks for the bad things, right, in their lives. They ask only good things. But bad things happens in our life. Someone get injury while they are going on the bike or car or something like that. That means bad is also happening. And most of you are saying, at least the responses gives an impression that bad is not because of Krishna. Bad is because of something else. What is that? Okay, because of karma. Okay. So, one way, whatever the bad is happening in our lives is because of Krishna only. In this material world, everything, whatever is happening, which is given by Krishna only. But as Sir said, because of karma. The bad activities, whatever we do in our life, those bad karmas will fruitful in our lives with a bad things in our life. So indirectly, who is responsible for that? We are responsible for that. If we are doing sins, that means the sin will fructify some fine day and which comes into in our comes into our life with a bad thing. So what we have to do, we have to stop all the sins. That's the basic principle. Is it possible to stop the sins? Completely stop the sin and continue your life? No, not possible. Right? But there is a possibility when you are doing the action in Krishna consciousness. Okay? Then all the results will be taken care by Krishna. How? Each and every moment, what we have to do? We have to loudly chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When we keep on chanting and doing our activities, it doesn't mean that you do bad activities and chant. Okay? Whatever our scripture says, try to follow those principles and do activities, and so that you will be doing your activities for yourself, but at the same time you are taking the name of the Lord. For example, there is a bird on the tree. Okay? If I go near to the tree and if I clap, what will happen? Bird will fly, right? It won't stay there because of the sound. Similar to that, when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the sins of the birds of sins, fly away from our karma. Understand? So that is actually, basic principle in Krishna consciousness. We have to do chanting, and so that all the sins will be taken care by Krishna. And at the same time, as we are coming up, we took human life, human birth in this, life. Previously, I think you already know, there are 84 lakh species in the material world, in the nature. 84 lakh species. The human being is, most intellectual, and the meaning of human life is not to do the sense gratification. Okay? The human life is not meant for the sense gratification. What are all the senses we have? We have our eyes, nose, tongue, ears, and the skin. Right? These are the 5 senses we have. The same 5 senses there for each and every living being, living entity. For the dogs, for the cats. There are many animals. They also have these 5 senses. You agree? They also eat. They also sleep. They also produce the children. Okay? They also produce their babies. And also, they also sleep. These 4 things we are also doing, and they are also doing. If we are not going towards Krishna, if we are not taking the path of devotion, okay, if we are still doing the same activity as animals are doing, that means there is no difference between the human species and the animals. Do you agree? Because they are also doing all the 4 things, and we are also doing the same 4 things. Then there is no point. We have to say, no, I am, great human being. Nowadays, most of the society turning towards the selfishness and selfie-ness. And everyone take the phone and take the selfies. Because we are all becoming selfish. Right? If we stop for a minute and start thinking what we are doing in our lives, we are trying to master or control the nature. We wanted to control the nature. Is that really possible to control the nature? Not at all possible. That is recently proved with the COVID, and also after the COVID symptoms. Nowadays, most of the people are suffering. They don't know what is happening with their physical bodies. That means we are trying to control the nature, but it is not possible. We have to understand that. Everything is under the control of Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So, like that, who knows this information, this knowledge, they will attain the Brahma Nirvana. As it is said here, Krishna is the fountainhead of everything. When there is a plant, what we will do? We'll pour the water to the roots, or we pour the water on the leaves? Pour the water to the root, right? When we pour the water to the root, automatically the branches and the flowers, fruits, everything will be energetic. Like that, if we do the devotional service in Krishna consciousness, all the gods will be satisfied. So that is the fountainhead of everything. Then when he acts in that spirit, he acts for everyone. So what will happen? There is a shloka actually. So, what is the meaning of the shloka is, the person who is real, real tattvadarshi, who will be looking at the cow and, elephant, brahmane, gavi, hastini, and shuni chaiva swapakecha, who is the dog and the dog eater. He looks at each and every animal and living entity and the, Brahmana, Shudra, Kshatriya, everyone equally. Okay? That is what, that spirit, he acts for everyone. Whatever he do, he considers all the living entities, all living beings. He is the Tattvadarshi. He can get the Brahma Nirvana. So, here it is also mentioned, a Krishna conscious person has no doubt about the supremacy of Krishna. He has no doubt because he is completely freed from all sins. As I said, how we free from all the sins? By taking the name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By taking this name, who is doing their activities or actions in the Krishna consciousness, they will be free from all sins. Okay. So, basically, in material world, most of the people, what they do, most of the times, if I perform any puja, austerity at home, we'll do basically annadan. Right? In Telugu it says Annidanalo Annadanam Goppadi anta anamata kada. So what does that mean? We are feeding the people, and there are few people who build schools, some of the people build the temples, and they think that okay, I am done with my part, everything will be all right, I am good person, I will get the punya. That is what our lifestyle, right? But in Krishna consciousness, for example, if you think there is a river going on and one person is, drowned into that water, and his friend came there, he took a boat and he wanted to protect, but he don't want to protect the person who is drowning into the water. He wanted to protect his coat, taking out the coat and coming back. Is it acceptable? He needs to protect the person, not the coat, not the dress, right? Whatever the activities as a welfare of the society, whatever we are doing in this society, whatever the development we are calling, that is actually, as taken in the example, protecting the dresses, not the person. How we can understand this? Actually, this physical body is having a nature, temporary nature, right? It is going to be die one fine day. This physical body is no longer will be here, right? whoever born, he will be a little boy. After a few days, he become coming into an young age, and after that, he comes to the middle age, and the physical body changes and come into the old age. He is not able to walk, and after that, what happens? The person will die. So, if we don't give the knowledge of the soul, then there is no point. Because what soul will do? It moves from one body to the another body. If we are not giving this knowledge, but we are only feeding the people, or we are only constructing the temples, or we are only constructing the schools, but we are not giving the real knowledge. Whatever the knowledge we are giving in the schools and outside in the society is mostly about the physical body. How to protect this physical body? Our medical industry doing the research how to protect this. But how long you protect this body? Is it really possible with whatever the sophisticated technologies we have in our material world? Do you think at some point they can protect? But after that, the physical body, obviously it is having the degeneration nature. Once it is degenerated, obviously that soul needs to leave that. Vatamsi jirnani yada vihaya navani gruhnati naroparani anyani samyati navani dehi. What it will do? The soul will change from one body to other body as a person changes his dress. For example, my shirt is torn somewhere, I can take out my shirt and I take the new shirt easily, right? Similarly, the soul will move out of the physical body and moves to the new physical body. Whatever the physical body it is, might be human or might be dog or cat, based on his intentions while leaving his physical body. So, I wanted to put a point over here that why do we need to take the name of the Lord? Because antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. When we are leaving this body, we, in the sense, the soul is leaving this body, whatever we think, according Krishna or nature will give you the next body. Just common example, when the person is about to die, he collected lot of properties. There is a iron box, big box. Inside that he put all the jewels, diamonds and platinum, whatever. He accumulated a lot of wealth and he put that, and he always keeping that aside. While he is leaving his body, he became an old age, but he don't want to give that to his children because he is more fond of it, because he put whole his life into earning that. At the time of death, what he is thinking? He is thinking about that jewels and gold, platinum, whatever there in that box. Obviously, what is his intention? His intention is to protect the jewels. So, what nature will do, what Krishna will do, he will give the next body according to that. So, for example, what he will become? He will become a scorpion, and he goes in, below the box, and he will stay there by thinking that I am protecting this box again. So that is the nature. Nature is having a stringent laws. Whatever we think, we will be trying to achieve. I mean, we will be getting the physical body in the next life. So I feel, it's a personal opinion. When I was, coming from the roads, where most of the times we see a lot of dogs are there nowadays. Everywhere you see the dogs. Someone is saying, in some of the class, when the person is more attached to the family, he loves his son mostly, and he loves his properties, and he loves his house. Might be there is a possibility he become a dog in the next life. Because he wanted to, protect that house. So that is the reason I heard in one of the person, he take out the piece from one place and he left there in far place. But after next day when he woke up and those dogs are there inside the house. How they got the address, they don't know. We don't know. But the intentions which are there in the mind when he is leaving the body is more attached. So that way it is very difficult to get the get Krishna. So when we do actions in a Krishna consciousness, then obviously we get rid of all sins. So then how to do this? So what is the real meaning of life? So real meaning of life is to get connected to Krishna. Yoga, karma yogamu, dhyana yogamu, jnana yogamu, everywhere you see the word yoga. The meaning of yoga is to connect to Krishna, connect to God. If you have that connection, that means you are in yoga. But nowadays, whatever the yoga or meditation, whatever we do outside, which is mostly what we try to do, we try to protect our physical body. We don't think about our soul most of the times, right? So connecting to Krishna is very much needed. But what we did, there are the real cause of one's difficulties in the hard struggle for life may be found in one's forgetfulness of his relationship with Supreme Lord. So we forgot our connection to Krishna. We forgot our path, our way towards Krishna. For example, there is a small forest. If people are using that forest continuously, there is grass. On the grass, if we continuously walk, what will happen? There will be a small path will appear, right? Because of, most of the people walked on that road. It's not a road, but actually it's having the grass, but after continuous walking and it became a road. Similarly, whatever the path shown by our spiritual masters to connect to Krishna, this Bhagavadgita as it is, having the 700 slokas, where we can understand where we are heading. What is your path? Whether we are heading towards the right direction or wrong direction, we can understand that very easily by reading these scriptures. Okay, so like that, we lost our connection or our path to Krishna. That is the reason here, fully conscious of relationship with Krishna. Forgetfulness of relationship with Supreme Lord. When a man is fully conscious of relationship with Krishna, he is actually liberated soul, although he may be in the material tabernacle. So when one person, Shri Radha Madhav ki, Gaur Nitai ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay, try to bear with me for 10-15 more minutes, and so that after you can take the darshan. Okay, so basically what we are talking here, when we forget our relationship with Krishna, we struggle here in this material world. That's a simple to understand. When we have, for example, one person is there, he might be not doing the bhakti seriously, but he believes in God, for example. When he get a big bad things happens in their life, what he will do? He prays God, closing his eyes, God, please protect me, save me. There is a belief, right? That itself, it gives a lot of strength to the people. Similarly, when you understand, or when we understand Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and when we do our activities, actions in Krishna consciousness, and then this strength will increase more. Because when you start doing the japa, chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and when we are doing the following the 4 regulative principles, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling, all these 4 regulative principles. And when we are coming to the temple, when we are doing the Shravana of Krishna Katha, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. There are 9 types of bhakti. In that, Shravanam is the most powerful. When we hear, automatically that sound vibrations get into our mind, and our heart will be purified, our soul will be purified. So whatever the activities we do, we have to do in the Krishna consciousness. How to do? What kind of activities we can do? Just I will give you few examples how in our ISKCON temple, in Attapur temple, how the activities will happen. Generally we see every day Mangala Harati happens in the early morning at 4:30 to 5. There are lot of devotees comes in and do Harati, Kirtan with loud voice and clapping. As I said, when we are clapping, the birds fly away. Similar to that, when we clap and do Harinama Sankirtana, and then automatically the sins will be flew away. That is one of the activity which are doing the actions in Krishna consciousness. After that, you see the Matajis are doing the flower seva. For whom they are doing? They are doing the flower garlands for Radha Madhava. That means they are doing the action, but they are doing the action in Krishna consciousness. This chapter is all about talks the actions in Krishna consciousness. And after this class, and might be everyone is hungry and waiting for the prasada. So does the prasada will directly come into the plates, or there is some actions or activities happening behind it? We are peacefully sitting here in the below the fans, and happily sitting and listening to the Shravanam. We are doing the Shravanam for Krishna, but at the same time there are devotees who are cooking prasadam, bhoga for all of us. Bhoga for Bhagavan and prasadam for everyone. That is the action. Basically, if you cook food for yourself, it becomes an action which binds you into this material world. But when you cook food, prasadam or bhoga for Krishna, the same action. Mataji is preparing food at home, but if she is preparing food, prasadam or the bhoga, and then the action won't be there. The karma will be taken by Krishna. But if you are doing that for yourself, your sense gratification, then automatically it binds you into this material world. So that means action in Krishna consciousness. So the prasadam arrangements which are happening, it's a kind of Krishna consciousness. And most of the people who are sitting here might be already know traveling Sankirtan party. The devotees goes out and do the book distribution, even in summer, winter, whatever the situation. They go and distribute Bhagavadgita, Bhagavatam books, all over the world. There are people, devotees who are doing the actions. Why they are doing this action? Why do they are distributing the books? To give the real knowledge of Krishna consciousness, of real knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that we, as a temple, we are not only giving the facility to take darshan of Radha Madhava, but at the same time, the temple is giving an opportunity to learn the Bhagavad Gita and understand the real constitutional position of the human being, the soul, Jivatma. So that is a kind of action in Krishna consciousness. Like that, we can do lot of activities, actions in the Krishna consciousness, and at the same time, satsangatve nisangatvam Nisangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatattvam, nischalatattve jivan mukti, as Adi Shankaracharya told. We have to be in the association of good people, devotees association. There are a lot of, satsanga programs happen, Radha Madhav, Bhakti Vriksha team is there, and for the Gruhasthas, the temple is organizing and facilitating for organizing the association, good association, so that we go there and do kirtan, Krishna Katha, Bhagavadgita, Pravachana, and also after that we have delicious prasadam for all the grihasthas. Like that there are activities. So this is a kind of activities we do. Lot of activities are there, Food for Life program is happening in the temple. So when we connect to the temple, it doesn't mean that we stop whatever the activities we are doing in our life, we stop it and come and serve the temple. We do our actions or activities for our daily life, but at the same time we connect to the temple and Radha Madhav and then start doing the services, these kind of services. If you do these kind of services, and automatically the purification process will happen. The purification process will happen, all the sins will be taken away by Krishna. So like that we can do a lot of activities in our Krishna consciousness. So what we have to do, so as we were talking about the material activities and the action in Krishna consciousness, I will tell one small story and then I will end up. So there are some VIPs and most of the people, we travel over the planes, right? Aeroplane. So all went into the aeroplane and the plane take off and it started traveling towards the destination. Okay? And all of a sudden, in a sweet voice, the air hostess announced that there is a turbulence and also there is a problem with the engine in the aeroplane. With a sweet voice, she announced it. The air hostess announced it. And please, tighten your belts and so that you might feel safe for some time, and we'll try to announce one more time. Our engineers are trying to resolve the issue. But what is happening? Time is lapsing and everyone's heartbeat is increased. Basically, normal heartbeat is I think 70 to 80, but it is going beyond 100. And even the people who are sitting beside can hear the sounds of the other people who are sitting their side. It's a kind of blub dub blub dub blub dub, very fast. And again there is an announcement. What they said? Good afternoon, all of you. You think that this could be your last afternoon in this material world. So the plane is going to crash. So that is what the situation now. So whatever you want to do, you pray Krishna or God or whatever, no one can, help you out. That is also said. And finally what she said? Thank you. So do you think that the sweet voice, thank you, really helps in that situation? Because anyway the plane is going to crash. Everyone is very sad and crying for their, relatives, friends and activities, whatever they done in their life. But death is in front of their, this thing. So what happened after that is something different. But the moral of this, or takeaway from this story is, whatever the sweetness or whatever the activities we are doing in this material world is temporary. We decorate this physical body with fragrance. In Mataji's or Prabhuji's also, sometimes when the wrinkles comes into their faces and they try to cover with facials. That's the sweetness of the air hostess, we can think. Someone, nowadays even technology increased, injections came in. If you inject, the skin will be, try to wet up, like glow like anything. But is it permanent or it is going to be temporary? It's all temporary. So, unless we understand this temporary nature of this material world, we think that this physical body is permanent. So like that, as air hostess tell that thank you in the last, is no meaning for that. If we provide the material benefits to anyone, there is no meaning. Unless we give the knowledge of Krishna, or we give the real knowledge of the soul, and how the soul travels from one body to another body, and what is permanent and what is temporary. Okay? If we understand this concept, what the last sentence you can see, he is actually liberated soul, although he may be in the material plane. Even we are in this physical body, if we understand everything is temporary, as I said in the beginning, bad and good will be there for sure in everyone's life. When you get bad, you should not feel worried, and when you get, you should not feel, okay, I conquered the world. We have to be in the simple, and we think that everything is happening because of Krishna. So this real knowledge is very important, so that we can give importance to each and everyone in our lives, to the animals, to the nature, and everything. If we live life like that, in the material plane itself, you can feel you are in Brahma Nirvana. You attained Krishna. You attain the joy. You attain the happiness in our lives. Otherwise, it's not possible. Happiness is very tough to get in this material world. Material world, you don't get the happiness. It has a temporary nature. So, I request everyone to, if you haven't started reading the Bhagavadgita, try to read Bhagavadgita. It is having 700 slokas. You will get answers for every question in our lives. And once you read with Bhagavadgita, you can start with the Bhagavatam and understand Krishna and Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. And so that we get rid of this material world. As there is, the footprint of small calf. There water is there. How difficult it is to go out of that calf footprint? It's very easy, right? You can step out. Similarly, when you take the lotus feet of Krishna, when you surrender to Krishna, this material, life will be very small. You can easily get Krishna by praying Krishna with loud Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki. Thank you very much for patiently listening to my words. Hare Krishna.
যশোমতি নন্দন ব্রজবর নগর গোকুল রঞ্জন কান গোপী পরাণ ধন মদন মনোহর কালিয় দমন বিধান অমল হরিনাম আমি অবিলাসা বিপিন পুরান্দর নবীন নগর বড় বিপিন পুরান্দর নবীন নগর বড় বংশী বদন সুবাসা বংশী বদন ব্রজ জন পালন অসুরকুল নাশন ব্রজ জন পালন অসুরকুল নাশন নন্দ ধন রাখোয়ালা গোবিন্দ মাধব নবনীত তস্কর গোবিন্দ মাধব নবনীত তস্কর সুন্দর নন্দ গোপাল সুন্দর নন্দ গোপাল যমুনা তট চর গোপী বসন হর রাস রসিক কৃপাময় রাস রসিক কৃপাময় শ্রী রাধা বল্লভ বৃন্দাবন নটবর ভকতি বিনোদয়াশ্রয় যশোমতি নন্দন ব্রজবর নগর নন্দন ব্রজবর নগর গোকুল রঞ্জন কান নিতাই গৌড়া হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Jai Radha Madhav. Jaya Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Jaya Nitai Gaurango. Jaya Jagannatha Baladeva Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol.
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladaladaine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shrilatanganaghalaye Itto Narsimha Parato Narsimha Itto Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaya Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaya Narsimha Narsimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Fast karo. Tava kara kamala vare nakham adbhuta shringa dalita hiranyagajibu Trayubringa Keshavadrita Naya Hari Rupa Joy Jagadish Hare Joy Jagadish Hare Joy Jagadish Hare. Hiranyakashipu Trayubringa Jaya Keshavadita Hari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare. Jaya Narsimha Dev Jaya Narsimha Dev Narsimha Narasimhadev.
Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Narasimhadev, Jaya
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad.
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. भक्ति विघ्न विनाश नरसिम्हादेव भगवान की, भक्ति शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, इस डिवाइन बेस ऐसी भक्ति विधान स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे।
वंदेहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Bhagavadgita Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Bhagavadgita Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Bhagavadgita Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Bhagavadgita Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Sohryaham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhannitam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bhagavadgita Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaj Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaj Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanikam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,